Owen, first of all, congratulations on the film. This is so much fun. It reminds me of a lot of the films I saw growing up, like The Goonies and Indiana Jones, but this has a great message at its core. But Kea, first of all, can you talk to me about the bond between Peely and her grandfather and how the book that she discovers bursts her into exploration?
I think the bond that Peely and her papa have is really special. Going to Hawaii, she didn't really know what to expect from him because she's been in Brooklyn, New York all this time while he's been in Hawaii. So I think when she first sees him, she's like, "Oh, surprise!" And she thinks he's a really tough person and he's not very loving. And then that one scene that her papa has with Casper Owen's role, she really sees how much he really loves his Ohana, blood or not. It can just be someone he considers as family. And then, throughout the movie, I think she realizes how much she really cares for him. And, the last thing she ever wants is to lose him. And when she sneaks into his bus and she finds that journal leads to it leads everyone on a huge adventure. And on that adventure, you can see how we all connect as characters. And we weren't only connecting as characters, but also people in real life.
Now, that's amazing. First of all, that's an amazing answer. But Owen, I have a question for you. Now, Casper has a heart of gold. He's literally the guy that will give you the shirt off of his back. Funny enough, talk to me about that snot scene, because that scene is hilarious. Are there any fun stories you can tell me about that?
So many. I remember that scene. They had like this jar of fake snot that they would yeah, I think they put it on like your arm or something for the shirt.
Yeah.
How did they do it? Is that how they did it? Yeah.
They put it on my arm, so every time I
God.
go like that, it just go in my nose.
That is repulsive. But yeah, that scene was. And Kea, I remember there's also Jude would try to get us, or you more specifically, to actually give us exercises to cry because Kea had to cry for that scene. And you did an incredible job. So yeah, that was another cool thing that happened that day.
Now, both Peely and Casper both have a sense of adventure. What traits do you both share with the characters you play?
So something similar I have to Peely. I think we're both really active people in different types of ways. She's active in a way where she's a geocacher, so she's very adventurous. I'm active because I'm a dancer and I'm with actually a crew called The Lab. So, I do performances and competitions. So I think we definitely share that active trait. And also we kind of have similar backgrounds because, she's from Oahu and she moved to Brooklyn, New York. And I'm from Oahu and I actually moved to LA.
Amazing. How about you, Owen?
I think the most similar trait that I share with my character is that we both like to study ecosystems and biology. It's like my favorite class at school, although ninth grade biology is a lot harder than eighth grade biology when I was filming. So that opinion could change. I don't know how much I like learning about DNA, but I think that's probably my favorite part about this character.
Amazing. Now, what do your characters discover about themselves in Finding Ohana? Yeah, we'll start with.
I think.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. I think that my character discovers about himself is that he's a lot more adventurous and brave than he thinks he is. Especially with the beginning scenes where Casper covers his face in sunscreen, you can kind of tell that he's probably more reserved when it comes to adventures and cave spelunking. So I think that's the main thing that he learned about himself is that he's able to do these crazy things.
How about yourself, Kea?
I think one thing Peely learned, or two things she learned about herself, is one, she actually does have a soft spot. She can come off as really tough, but I think deep down she does really have a soft spot for her family and her friends. And the second thing is, she's terrified of swimming, but there is a few points where she, has to step it up and actually swim. So I think she realizes how capable she is of doing that kind of stuff.
Well, look, you guys did an amazing job. I can't wait for everyone to see this film. It's so incredible. Thank you guys so much for your time.
Thank
you.